Dana White and the MMA community have just responded to Khamzat Chimaev's shocking call-out at the post-fight interview. And let's just say Dana did not look too happy.
Dana White and the MMA world have now reacted to Khamzat Chimaev's unexpected post-fight call-out. And judging by Dana's expression, he wasn't exactly thrilled
about it.
Hey, get my money. Dana, send my money, brother. I'm waiting for that war and that shit belt. And that shit belt. One belt is important for my country.
Give us your takeaway of it. And did you see before this fight that being the possible way it was going to play out?
No. The lead up to this fight, I said, I bet the main event is the fight of the night. Didn't see that coming, but not shocked either. I mean, you go in and dominate the way that he dominated. If you can do it the first round, more likely you can do it the second and throughout the rest of the fight.
There was a time, and it was in the promos leading up to this fight, you said Khamzat was special, one of the most special guys you've ever seen. Do you think he's lived up to that yet, or does he still have a little ways to go because he's been a bit more inactive since
the night when we were on Fight Island? He said, I want to fight next Saturday. Ever since then, the guy's been a rocket ship, and obviously is...
After dismantling Dricus Du Plessis at UFC 319, instead of soaking in the biggest victory of his career, Chimaev used his post-fight spotlight to press Dana White for immediate payment and what he described as a real championship belt. For many fans, the move felt ungrateful, dismissive, and oddly joyless, almost like Kamzat wasn't even pleased with his own win. Dana's face made it clear he was impressed, and the MMA community quickly jumped on Chimaev for how he carried himself. Instead of coming off as fired up and proud, he seemed irritated, distant, and detached. And this isn't the first time in recent weeks that Chimaev has stirred headlines with these kinds of remarks.
Full psychopath.
Khamzat, you are proven to be a problem for everybody you're in the octagon with. Who would you like to see next when you step into the octagon?
Everybody. I come here for everybody. Kill everybody. I'm the champ. I'm the king. Kill everyone. Ah!
Give me the guns. I'm gonna shoot the Engano.
Hey, this is Chechen, motherfucker. Shut up, guys. And I fuck you, boy, up. I fucking backstage as well. Woo!
Anybody. I wouldn't say that, he's getting pitted-patted striked. I mean, his face was pretty busted up. The knees that he was taking to the body and to the legs and the hips, and it's going to be a long ride home to South Africa.
Just a few days before, Chimaev had already stirred the pot by brushing off Joe Rogan completely, saying he had zero interest in ever stepping onto his podcast. According to him, interviewers like Rogan all follow the same script, asking the same controversial questions, and he's simply not interested in playing that role. Chimaev was blunt. He only cares about chasing the biggest paychecks and the fights that bring them. That kind of attitude has split the MMA fan base. Some people applaud his raw honesty, saying he's not pretending to be something he's not. But others see it as arrogance, claiming he's disrespecting the platform the UFC has given him, and that his behavior is starting to rub people the wrong way. Still, putting all the drama to the side, one thing can't be denied. Inside the octagon at UFC 319, Chimaev delivered a performance that was absolutely dominant.
I was exposed. I'm a bad loser. Dricus is a bad loser. It's going to take whatever it takes for us to get back that belt back ASAP. It's not going to be a long story.
That said, as a boring fight is a cave dog. Now Chimaev, everyone knew the first round was going to be like that. What we didn't expect was Chimaev's ability to do that for 25 minutes. That was mind-blowing. He is the most purest build I've ever seen. He put all his stat points in rest.
Kind of overlooked. They didn't take it that serious. They felt, okay, if we survive one, we're good. But to get to, you got to survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just couldn't do.
Again, I thought it was a car crash, but Jared's just such a tough dude. He's durable, so he was able to survive the onslaught. And MVP, even in the third round when he got taken down, he was still able to defend himself and make sure he wasn't taken advantage of. But yeah, the first 2 rounds, MVP just showcased.
But look,
it is,
and
it's the best one.
Kamaru Usman says Dricus du Plessis' team overlooked Kamzat's strengths and paid the price. He explains that they think surviving 1 round is enough, but against Kamzat, you have to survive all 5, and they simply cannot. Usman points out that Dricus spends 3 of those rounds stuck in a crucifix with no way out, showing the massive difference in styles and how unprepared his team really is.
They kind of overlooked, they didn't take it that serious. They felt, okay, if we survive 1, we're good. But to get to, you got to survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just couldn't do it. I mean, he was crucified, I think 3 out of the 5 rounds. Crucified and had no answer for it. Like, it was almost like, I don't know how to get out of here. Like that. And everything is working because in your mind, you're wanting resistance. Resistance is how you gauge how much output I need to put out. You know, but if everything is going right, you can't gauge how much output to put out. You're just like, maybe you might try to finish in that first round, then you get up second round, you're like, whoa, I can't even lift my arms. Why am I so tired?
So like this level at championship fights, this level of control, unreal. Man, we just saw someone get crucifixed for like 15 minutes. Like, how can you be a fan of the sport and not think, wow, that's crazy?
Chimaev completely overwhelmed du Plessis, dragging him into deep waters, dominating the grappling exchanges, and reminding everyone why he's viewed as one of the scariest contenders in the game. Whatever people might say about his attitude on the mic, inside the cage his performance was flawless. From start to finish, he outclassed DDP, leaving zero doubt about credentials as a future champion. But while the fight itself was decisive, the aftermath has left the division buzzing with questions. What's next for Chimaev? Who's the right opponent to test him now? And perhaps most importantly, with Chimaev brushing off media outlets, dismissing questions, and openly saying he only cares about the money, many are now wondering how this will impact his popularity over time. Will fans continue to back him if he refuses to play the traditional media game? Or will he face the same backlash that other fighters have dealt with after showing disdain for the UFC spotlight? Right now, one thing is certain. Chimaev has placed himself in a complicated spot. Inside the octagon, he's one of the most dominant athletes on the roster. But outside of it, his post-fight behavior has left fans questioning his mindset, his sense of gratitude, and even his long-term future with the promotion. Dana White didn't look pleased. The MMA world is split, and once again, Khamzat Chimaev finds himself at the center of UFC controversy.